Hey guys, Chad from Six Blog. So here we are. I've parked my car. Back down that way, probably 3.5 miles is Wayah Gap. We were going to park up near the tower, the stone tower. However, the road has been quite icy and snowy. There was actually a spot just 0.2 of a mile back that way where there was a couple of people turning around because they couldn't make it up. I got up to this point, I saw this, and I thought, you know what? My butthole is already tight, so I'm not going to try to do that. Also, I'm kind of worried about going back this way, going downhill some tomorrow, but it should get a little warm today, so hopefully some of this will kind of melt off. I think it's about 38 degrees right now. So anyway, I got my kids with me. Of course, I got Emily, I got Matthew, and then his buddy Micah. This is Micah's first time ever hiking. So we're gonna continue up this road here. Hopefully I'm not gonna bust my tail. And like I said, the stone tower should be up this way. So we're gonna head up there, spend a little time there, and then we're gonna hike down to the Wayah Bald, or it's just Wayah Shelter actually. We're gonna spend the night there, and then in the morning we're gonna get up and we're gonna hike back to the car and head home. Be a short hike, but it's awesome getting to come out, hang out with the kids. I'm gonna use the, real excited, I'm gonna use the button a sling hammock gear weight weenie micro hammock tonight and see how that works out. Hopefully I'll stay warm. Of course that doesn't have anything to do with the actual hammock, but I'm really looking forward to trying it. Should be a clear night. I think it's only going to be low of 30s down in Franklin. So, well, actually I think about 34 or something like that. So I'm expecting high 20s tonight where we're at, as we'll be a few thousand feet higher than Franklin maybe. So anyway, just wanted to do a video. Just so you know, it is 11:05. So hopefully we'll be at the tower within an hour. See, the kids are really having a good time.
Yeah, I love this.
But anyway, I'll do some more video once we get up to the tower. So I'll see you then. Y'all say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I gotta say something.
Huh?
I gotta say something.
Okay.
If you haven't watched my first video, it's really awesome. Called Emily's first AT hike.
That's right. She's making videos. All right. We'll see y'all. Okay, so as you might can tell, we are actually in the stone tower, the Wayah Bald Observation Tower. We just came up right up there. Our car is parked just right down there. It's the third time I've been up here, and the second time that I had really good views. That's pretty cool. Great views all around. Of course, anybody that's been up here is familiar with these views. Unfortunately, it looks like we've had some people spray painting.
And painting.
So that's not cool.
We're both making a video.
Yes,
Hello.
we are. Looking out there. It's pretty cool. I don't think you can tell it, but right out that way, right in that area, is Klingman's Dome and the Smokies. So this is pretty cool. The kids are having a good time. Emily's making videos. She's probably going to run her camera down.
Hey, I heard
Matthew
that.
down there.
Is this a video or a picture?
Micah. This is a video.
Video.
Oh, this is the video.
Yeah, you're gonna put it all over YouTube.
So anyway, like I said, we're staying at the Wayah Bald Shelter, and it's going to be that direction. You can see where the trail, maybe you can kind of tell where it goes down through there. So it should be a fun trip down. Hoping that there's not going to be anybody else there. Hoping we'll have it to ourselves tonight. And if so, the kids are going to sleep inside the shelter. So there's a good bit of ice here. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off, take a few more pictures. We're going to hang out for a while. Then we're going to head down the trail. So let's see there, just kind of give you a shot out here. Real nice area. And then we do have some snow up in the mountain. Uh-oh. And then of course, there's the tower. There's Emily. All right, we do have a little snow on the trail. What do you think about this, Emily?
Awesome.
You enjoying this?
My snowball turned into ice.
Yeah, that's because your hands is heating it up. And then it's freezing right back. Micah, what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
This is your first hike.
It's probably the best people to go hiking with is more experienced.
Woo! And just for point of reference, folks, this is my son, and this is Kenny Jones's son. Back whenever I was in first grade, me and Kenny were best friends. And now here it is, our sons are best friends. And all I have is one thing to say about that. We're all in trouble. I blame it on Kenny. All right, we're gonna play in the snow and find our shelter. So here we go.
Thanks, Kitty. Snowball. Ice snowball.
Okay, so we made it to the shelter. Real easy hike. Thankfully, there's nobody in the shelter. I hope nobody shows up. I'm gonna try to fit the kids here, and I'm probably gonna try and hang my hammock from the rafters. What did it mean, Emily? I don't know. I'm just gonna see, because if anybody else shows up, I really don't want to have a hammock hanging in here. So then I might go outside somewhere. Anyway, for Emily, I brought the Exped Simmat 7 pad. This is your pad.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll have the rest of them set up a little while to do some more video. But I'm going to let Emily take you around the shelter and show you the shelter
Okay.
without falling.
I'll
So
try
show
and...
them the shelter.
Okay. So this is the shelter. It's not very big. I've got to say I like the last shelter. But we didn't get to stay in the last shelter. Got me...
Did he fall?
Ha ha!
And you didn't get it on camera.
Yes, I did.
You did? You had it on camera?
No, you didn't get him actually falling on camera. You just showed it after he fell.
Man, it was still funny. Yeah, but here's some shelves. And there's some things to hang your backpack. Of course, my dad and his mattress. Why are y'all going down there? Not very much of anything. You can climb on top of the roof. Matthew, you can climb on top of the roof. You really can. Ooh. Not very much back here. Okay, yeah, I'm not going down that way. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that was awesome.
What in the world are y'all doing?
I showed them the back of the thingy.
I haven't fell yet.
Okay, all right.
Yet. Bye.
You hear that?
Okay.
Up here.
So I got Emily set up. She's using Brandy's sleeping bag. And I'm going to go ahead and get Micah's and Matthew's set up. So I'll do a little more video when I get everything set up. And then the kids get to go out and find sticks because I'm going to try to cook on wood. So we'll see how that goes. See you later. This is the calmest they've been. They're eating lunch.
Dude.
Yes. So our choices today, we've got hot dogs for dinner. We've got cream cheese and chives, crackers. We've got a sorted mix candy bars. Got an apple. And then I've got more junk down in there. So we're going to eat, finish getting things sorted. I've just about got their stuff all situated over here. And I can start unpacking my pack and work on it. So, looks like it's a pretty day. It's nice seeing all the snow. Of course, we don't get this much in Corinth. So that's nice. And we were here last August, I think. And oddly enough, I hammocked on that camp, or that hike. I actually set my hammock up right down here. from that little tree to that big tree is where I set my hammock up. And then Marcus and Chris set their hammocks up over there. And Charlie and Keith set their tents up over there. This was where I was going to set the tarp up for the kids if there was anybody in the shelter, but since they're not here, we're going to take it. That way it's that much less that I have to clean up in the morning. So I'm going to finish my apple, eat some lunch, and get situated. I'll do some more video later. Beautiful. Okay. So I've decided to set up in the shelter. No, it's not the most appropriate place to set up, but I really don't think anybody else is going to be here. If anybody else does show up, I'll just move it. But at least this way I'm in here with the kids tonight. I tried to hang from here to there, but it was just way too short, so I went kind of catty corner. And it works out pretty good, actually. Almost pretty ideal. So they are just about frozen. Trying to explain to them they have to keep things dry to stay warmer. This isn't the house where they can just go inside and stand by the heater. I think they'll get it eventually. Yep, I think they're getting it right now. Ball them up and blow into them. There you go. There you go.
I'm not old-fashioned.
So anyway,
Heaters.
it is, let's see. It is only 1:30. Yeah, it's only 1:30. So we still got a lot of daylight left. Well, 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. So I'm about to fill up water bottles and then go collect water. Water's a little distance from here. So it's going to take me a minute, so I'm going to have to go do that. But so far so good. It's kind of cloudy, and you can see maybe those clouds are really rolling by up there. Pretty crazy. So there's a lot of wind blowing up there. We get a little drift come through pretty good every once in a while here. The only thing I'm worried about being right here is all the wind's going to just kind of funnel through there and hit me tonight. So that might make it kind of cold. But, oh well, we'll just see. Just so you know, this is the hammock gear Phoenix. So I got the cool little patch on there.
Yeah,
Made by Storm Pro. But this is a hammock gear Phoenix, 20-degree Phoenix with 2 ounces of overfill. I've got a review up on this from quite a while back when I first bought this thing. And then I've got my down pants from Goose Feet Gear. I've got my Black Rock Gear down hat. I've got my down socks. And I'm using the Enlightened Equipment 35-degree Prodigy quilts, what I'm using. That's going to be, like I said, I'm expecting temps to be probably down to at least 30. So that quilt may be a little short-handed, but I'm hoping that the overstuffed under quilt and then the down pants and all that stuff make up for it and keep me warm. If not, thankfully, you know, the car is only 1.5 miles down the trail, so it won't take us long to get back up there in the morning. But anyway, and then with the kids set up, Matthew's sleeping in my helium, and he's using 1/8" close cell foam pad and the Thermarest Z-Lite. Micah is using the North Face Tigger bag, which is a 20-degree bag, and a ProLite 4. And Emily's using my wife's bag. It's a Sierra Designs, I forget what it's called, Diamond Ice or something like that. And then the Sinmat 7.
Don't forget your wife's shoes.
Yes, and on the way out the door this morning, instead of Emily putting on her shoes, which are about 3 sizes smaller than that, maybe even 4, she ended up putting on my wife's shoes. So she's out here in shoes about 3 or 4 times too big for her. And it's my wife's shoes, so at least they were old shoes. They weren't anything new that she had. So anyway, so like I said, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and fill up water bottles and go get water and stuff and get that done. So we can boil us some hot dogs later and boil some water for some hot cocoa and stuff like that. And then in the morning, I'm just going to boil some more water for some hot cocoa and some coffee. And we've got some easy breakfast stuff. So anyway, just wanted to show you around camp. That's it.
Oh, dude, this is This is good, Joe. All he is
Okay,
is a
I
pet.
know that's kind of dark. Anyway, I am boiling some water. You can see that in there. Got about 1 liter of water in there. I'll make 4 cups of hot cocoa, 3 cups and 1 cup of organic chai tea. Anyway, it's about 4 o'clock. I know it's a little early. But you can see it's kind of getting a little dark on us just a little bit. We've all been kind of laying down already, just trying to get warm. I think we're all staying pretty good. It is pretty cold out here. It's high 30s when I looked a while ago. On my watch, I think it was like 38, 39 degrees, but it certainly feels colder, especially with the wind. There's some wind blowing out there. And I'm afraid that in my hammock I'm going to be right in the middle. I think the wind's going to come right through there. But anyway, we've already ate. We had some hot dogs and a bunch of snacks. Now we're going to do some hot cocoa, and then I'm going to get everything cleaned up, get everything hung up, and then we're just going to kind of start settling in for the night, because I figure within the next hour it'll at least be getting dark, if not completely dark. But I think that's good to go, so I can go ahead and pour that cocoa up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just wanted to do a little video. I'll probably do some more video in the morning, or maybe sometime at night. I don't know. I'll just have to see. But see you then. Okay, guys, we are headed out. It is 8:12. So, 3 other people showed up last night at the shelter. 1 long-distance section hiker and 2 southbound through hikers. Clam and Bug were their names. Anyway, they set up inside the shelter next to the kids on the platform, and the other fella, can't remember his name, he set up his tent outside one of the flat spots. So, wind blew all night long, and with me being set up right there in the opening on the shelter, it blew on me all night long. So it was kind of a long night. I'm going to do a post-hike gear talk video, and I want to talk more about the hammock setup, and just kind of talk about that a little more. So I'll get into that in another video. But anyway, it's kind of cloudy overhead. It was clear for most of the night last night. Well, pretty much all night last night. It only got down to about 38, I think, at one point. It's like 43 degrees. Not 43, about 41, I think, now. Of course, there's the wind chill. So anyway, we just have to hike back up to the top, and then we'll get in our car and go. So not much else for us. Just wanted to do a little more video. Where were you at? I think he had to answer the call of nature. Anyway, the kids slept warm last night, so that was good. But anyway, so it's just uphill from here. So I may do a little more video, what we call it, quits. We'll see. I know this is a short one, but it's a short hike. 1.2, 1.3 miles in, and then right back out. And then with it getting dark so early, of course that makes it hard to shoot at night. So anyway, maybe I'll see you, maybe I won't. Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is the tower. See it here? And then these are the views that we have today. Big difference from yesterday. So now we're gonna keep going.
Walk, Micah.
You ready? All right. Talk about a motley crew right up there. I don't know what to make of them. I'm feeling raindrops. Thinking we better hurry up and get to the car. Maybe it's just coming out of the trees. Anyway, this is probably the last video I'm going to do. We had a good night. It was a bit cold. I think the kids had a good time. It's always, of course, for me, it was great to get out, even if it was just an overnight hike. So we enjoyed it. Got to meet some new people, try out some new gear, just be outside in the great outdoors. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Guys, you want to say bye?
Bye.
That was real enthusiastic, wasn't it? Alright, it looks like the road has melted, so that is awesome. So now we're going to get out of here. We'll park just right down the road there. And I do feel rain, so we got to go. See y'all. They're going to get into trouble, I can tell already. I better get them or they'll go forever.